Welcome to Jesuit Media's 2023 NFL Wildcard Weekend Picks and Super Bowl Predictions. I'm Veronika Lizier-Zmudzinski, joined by Charlie Riddle and Jack Eckhart. So 2 teams got the first round bye, and those 2 teams are the Kansas City Chiefs and Philadelphia Eagles. But we have 6 exciting games this weekend. Which matchup do you think will be the closest, Charlie?
I'm saying the Tampa Bay Buccaneers versus Dallas Cowboys. I think a lot of people think Dallas is just going to roll over Tom Brady, but I don't think so. I think Tom Brady has the experience. He has the weapons. He has the team. They just got to put it all together on Monday.
What about you, Jack?
Yeah, I'd say obviously, to me, the Giants-Vikings game, it's going to be a fantastic game. Both teams are coming off just phenomenal seasons. But I think probably the Giants are going to be able to edge out a win against the Vikings team.
Any game that you could think would be a potential blowout?
I'm saying the Dolphins versus the Bills. The Dolphins, there's a lot of questions about Tua, his health. The Dolphins haven't looked so good towards the end of the season. I think the Bills will just roll over them, so my prediction.
Yeah. What about you, Jack?
I know Charlie thought the Cowboys-Buccaneers game would be really strong, but I think Cowboys are just going to blow by the Buccaneers. Tom Brady's had one of his worst seasons to date, and I just think he's not going to be able to hang with Dak Prescott and the Cowboys.
Any player you're looking to stand out this weekend?
I'd say Joe Burrow for sure. They're coming off a dominant win against the Ravens last week. He just played, some of the best football I've seen from him all season. I think there's no way that Joe Burrow doesn't have a fantastic game.
And you, Charlie?
I'm saying Christian McCaffrey. He's doing great with this Niners offense. They're using him a lot more in the passing game, which he's good at. I think he'll go for a couple touchdowns, get that win against Seattle.
So on Saturday, our first game is against Seahawks and the 49ers. What do you think, Charlie? Who's going to win that one?
I think the 49ers are going to win that by a lot. The Niners are on a 10-game win streak. Brock Purdy's looking awesome as a quarterback. They got Deebo Samuel back. They'll beat the Seahawks.
What about you, Jack?
Yeah, I agree with Charlie. The 49ers are having a fantastic season, and Seattle's just not a super strong team. I don't think they're going to be able to hang with the 49ers.
And what do you think about the Chargers-Jaguars game?
I think that's going to be an easy win for Justin Herbert and the Chargers. He's had one of his best seasons to date. Austin Eckler's playing fantastic. He's got all of his weapons. They're healthy. I just don't think Jacksonville stands a chance.
Do you agree, Charlie?
I don't. I'm a big Ducks fan. I love Justin Herbert, but I got to go against him. I think Jacksonville, they're on a roll. They won 4 in a row to clinch that spot in the AFC South. They're looking awesome. I think Trevor Lawrence and the boys are just going to go over to Los Angeles and show the Chargers what's up. Beat them.
What about on Sunday, the Dolphins-Bills game?
Like I said, the Bills will kill the Dolphins. I really like Mike McDaniel. I think he's a really good coach, but I just don't think this is the year for them. The Bills are on fire, especially the tragic events which happened with Damar Hamlin. I think it unites them as a team. So, yeah.
Yeah, what about you?
I got to say, I disagree with Charlie again here. The Dolphins had a pretty strong season. It got shaky towards the end there, but Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle, those are fantastic offensive weapons. And I think whoever's playing quarterback for him, whether it's Tua or a backup, either way, I think the Dolphins have got the Bills.
What are you saying?
And then the next game after that is the Giants and Vikings. What do you think about that one, Jack?
Yeah, I think the Giants have got an easy win there. The Vikings season was pretty easy. I don't think that Kirk Cousins can really hang with Daniel Jones or, Saquon Barkley. The Giants' offense is just too strong, and I don't think Minnesota's defense can keep up.
I think Jack doesn't know what he's talking about right now because the Minnesota Vikings have Kirk Cousins, who's been balling. They have Justin Jefferson. They have Dalvin Cook. I think the New York Giants, they had a good season, but still their team's just not there yet. The Minnesota Vikings are there. They're going to win by a couple touchdowns.
And then that last game is the Ravens versus the Bengals. What do you think about that one?
I'm saying the Bengals. Joe Burrow's looking great. He has great weapons. T. Higgins, Jamar Chase. That defense really starting to step up. They literally just played last Sunday, and we know what happened. So, give me the Bengals.
Yeah,
What about you?
I agree completely with Charlie. I think it's going to be a total blowout. The Bengals played some of the best football all season last Sunday, and I think even if the Ravens have Lamar back and playing, there's no shot that they can keep up with Joe Burrow.
And so our last game on Monday is the Cowboys versus the Buccaneers. What do you think about this one?
I don't really know what Charlie was thinking when he said he thought Tom Brady could beat Dak Prescott and the Cowboys, but I just think there's no shot. Cowboys are going to win by a lot. The offense has been playing phenomenal. The defense is great. I think Tom Brady's got no chance.
You know what? Tom Brady probably loves when you say that. He loves to be doubted. Tom Brady, he's had a rough year. We all know that. The team hasn't done great. New head coach, but he's coming to the playoffs. This team has won a Super Bowl. They know what they're going to do. Tom Brady's going to lead those boys to a win. I'm calling it right now.
What matchup would you like to see for the Super Bowl in February?
I'd like to see Cowboys and Bengals. They're both two pretty strong teams. They're not at the top of their division, but they both had pretty difficult schedules and have had enough hardship this season. I think that would be a great matchup at the Super Bowl.
I'm going the Tampa Bay Buccaneers versus the Buffalo Bills. Like I said, Tom Brady's just that guy. He's a great quarterback. 45, still throwing it great. I think he'll show up in the playoffs, and the Buccaneers will make it there.
And out of those two teams, who's your Super Bowl favorite?
I'm going to go with the Bengals. Joe Burrow's just had such a great season. I'd love to see him finally get to win the Super Bowl after what happened last year against the Rams. I'm really hoping Joe Burrow can get a win.
I'd love to see Burrow win one, but not this year. This year's Tom Brady's year. He's starting off 2023, right, with a Super Bowl win. So, yeah.
It's going to be super exciting to see the outcomes of the Wild Card Weekend games and then ultimately the two teams that make it to the Super Bowl in February. Thanks for watching Jesuit Media's 2023 National Football Picks and Predictions. Be sure to check out in-depth content, reporting, and update sports scores at www.jesuitnews.com or check us out on social media at Jesuit HS Media.